Hi there, World War III. Oh boy. I have been in the shadow of those 5 letters for most of my life. I was born right after World War II, where my father served. And then he went off to the Korean War. And then my uncle and my husband both served in the Vietnam War. And then there was the Gulf War and then Desert Storm and now Iran and Iraq and Palestine and the Gaza Strip and Ukraine. And the think tank that I keep in touch with, because I am a professional student, that's how it is, tells me that that's where we're headed. The lady I listened to this morning has written 7 books on war, but she's kind of reassuring. She said from the minute a nuclear bomb strikes until nuclear winter is only 73 minutes. That's less time it takes to have a baby, so if I live through that, I won't live through this, of course. It's just the pain, I've had so much pain in my life, and I'm sure a lot of other people have too. And knowing that there won't be a lot of pain involved is certainly a comfort. But losing this incredibly beautiful planet, oh gosh. I'm glad that every day I've been able to wake up, open the doors, look out. I always wake up by 4:30 to 5, so when I look out, I see lights, because down below in the back, especially in the back, are 2 villages, and the lights to a 3rd. It's beautiful. Here in the front, it's just some homes. But like now, oftentimes the clouds have moved down on the mountains. Oh, it just breaks my heart. I just planted 6 more trees to create a food forest for whoever came after me. But it sounds like nobody's going to come after me. It sounds like, from the experts anyway, we're all going to go. But it's not a long, drawn-out thing, and there is an advantage to that, of course, but it's so very sad. We were gifted with such a beautiful planet. And I know lots of people have looked, but there's no planet B. There's no other place that our bodies, or the bodies of our dogs or cats or deers or elephants or chihuahuas or cheetahs or elephants can breathe. We were all designed just for this one planet. And we didn't appreciate it enough. I mean, the people who elected Trump knew that he'd already lied 30,792 times in his first time in office. So why they thought it would be any different now? And he can't be wrong. That's something a narcissist cannot deal with. So sort of like the man who walks in and there he sees his wife with a boyfriend, and he says to himself, poo on the boyfriend, poo on the wife, and poo on himself. And he says it because if I can't have her, nobody else can. And if she's going to go for somebody else, I'm leaving, because I can't accept that I've made a mistake. How sad. All of us have made mistakes. All of us have learned from our mistakes, hopefully, anyway. It's sometimes they're hard to learn from, but that's what they're there for. Lessons, they're just lessons. Every time something really, really awful has happened in my life, I've discovered that I've just gathered in so much data. And it's been such a joy. to just learn and go forward and have an opportunity to be somebody else. What I've really, really enjoyed in life is putting out my hand and helping others. Gosh, I've enjoyed that so much. And it's so funny because not being a Christian, I still think of the Sistine Chapel, I believe that's the correction, with the hand raising out to the hand of God. And for me, it's just offering what I think I was born to do. I look at astrology and see my sun, moon, and Mercury all in Aquarius, and that's the sign of humanitarian. And so I became a minister, and I love it. I love taking care of people. I love helping. And just in the last year, I've started helping with drugs and alcohol. Smartest move I ever made. Oh my gosh, that was so incredible. I was a wine drinker from early years in the church, and I'm so glad I stopped. The flowers are perkier. The days are brighter. My gratitudes are so much bigger. And now every minute will mean more to me. I was looking this morning and there was no blue, but now look. Can you see the blue? I hope you can see it. Isn't that amazing? The sky is, I hope you could see it. The sky here is so blue. I can remember back in the United States, it was often kind of cream and coffee colored. So many of the big cities are just overwhelmed with air pollution. But none of that's a worry now. All we've got to think about is not if, but when. When will we have as much as 73 minutes to grab a dog, hug a loved one, hold our children, say 2 words goodbye, or 3, I love you. Hard to say, but apparently it's not. It's no longer, according to the experts anyway. If, but when. It seems so hard to believe that there would be someone who was in charge of the entire United States. And yet, as Heather Cox Richardson says, he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I can't really agree with her. I have to say he's just plain self-absorbed. He just doesn't have empathy or compassion or understanding, or nobody else matters. And he only rates himself by how much money he has. Isn't that sad? I mean, think about it. That is so sad. I'd rather rank myself by how many flowers I have growing, or how well my vegetables are doing, or if my husband still tolerates me every day and wants to sit with me and have dinner. Yeah. So I recommend to all of you that every day be a day of gratitude, because it looks like we don't have many left. Any questions? Answer down below. Ask down below. Comment down below. Anything you want to do. And if you'd like to meet on Zoom, I'd be happy to do that. It'd be nice if you subscribed. Apparently, that makes me look more important. I don't get it, but that's what they say. While you're down there, Summerland is our nonprofit, and 2 of us are artists over 75. I make fiber art, little tiny jewelry pieces to remind you to take care of the earth, and wall hangings, and my friend does paintings. So I'd appreciate it if you would take a look, and if you're not interested, please pass it along. And ask others to join looking at some of my videos. I just really enjoy making most of them, but not this one. Thank you.